This video contains gratuitous use of profanity and uncomfortable pauses to compensate for lack of professionalism and original thought. Viewer discretion advised.
Space, the final frontier. These are the episodes of Star Trek Online. Our noble mission, to seek out new life and new civilizations. To boldly go where no one has gone before.
Good evening, or maybe good night for a lot of you, but it's 6:19 p.m. and it feels like 9. But welcome. We're back with another STO stream, joined by fellow guest Calamity Gannon, Captain Robert,
Yo, what up?
and
Hello.
Vigi.
Hello!
So, we are just going to be diving into the new returning feast event. Let me go ahead and invite you to Robert, sorry about that. And if you guys aren't aware of the feast event, this is a returning Thanksgiving holiday event that comes around every year. I'm not sure when they started doing this. I only started playing in 2020, or was it 2021, around there. It was pretty fun ever since. I mean, you only have to play these 2 TFOs. I hope that they would add more in the future. What do you guys think?
Yeah, they really should add more Thanksgiving-style event-based stuff than just the feast, like Swarm or Bug Hunt, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel like there should have been something more closely related to Thanksgiving. Because, to be honest, Swarm and Bug Hunt don't necessarily think of the Thanksgiving spirit or the reasoning behind it.
I would
So
say
I'm going
so,
like,
yeah.
The only
pie
thing that you
event
could
from
say
the winter, like when you have to eat all those pies, I would feel like if they could bring that back for the feast, that would be kind of fitting.
Yeah, because currently the only thing that relates to the feast is the amount of enemies that you kill in there.
Yeah.
That's really it. Because Swarm has a lot of ships, and Bug Hunt has a lot of bugs.
And if anyone isn't aware, the new award is a kit module. I think they usually give kit modules for the feast. I'm not sure if they've ever given a ship away.
Not a ship, but they've given away other items, like ground weapons, kit modules, I think some space weapons or a space console. But ships, no, they haven't given one away yet.
Okay. But this new one seems to be a summoner commands your and spits enemies, obeys your command, so it's like, I don't know, it's a unit, it's a microvirus unit. It sounds like a summoner, like you summon a thing that helps you out, and using its natural instincts to detect weakened enemies, it crawls towards enemies under 50% health. Not really a big fan of the limitations in that. Like, I wish you could just use them when they're at any health, but we'll see. Maybe it's still useful. But I don't think I'm gonna buy it out this time. I think I'm just gonna get it naturally. This one doesn't seem worth it. But yeah, guys, if you haven't do this because it gets your event campaign, and if you guys aren't aware, the current year's event campaign, I know mine's behind, I'm gonna fix that. I had to miss an event, unfortunately, but you guys will be able to get all 3, not just one or the other. You can get all 3 of these rewards if you complete this year's event campaign. It's the first time they're ever doing that. Take advantage of that, because that's a really expensive free gift.
And there's a small possibility that next year's campaign won't do this.
Yes. So do it. Do it now. I've so far done every event except for the first one. I bought out the Tholian Trouble event, so the only one I have to get up next is the Defense of Pavo, and I should be good. But yeah, unfortunately I had to miss those 2. But let's do this. We'll start out with Buck Hunt. You guys want to do Buck Hunt?
Sure.
Yeah, I kind of want to rant a little bit about one little thing they did about this mission. One little thing. And it's
Welcome
this.
to Pariah 3.
We can't move!
Welcome to the mission is to infiltrate.
Who thought
the
this was a good idea? I know, but it's like, this is an old mission. Why did you guys have to do this? I mean, it was not bothering anybody. As far as I was aware, you couldn't even break the game doing this, like get ahead, and if you did, you would like screw yourself doing that. So there was no need for this. And that's my rant. That's all I have to say. Vigi, you play a lot of World of Warcraft. What do you think like holiday events are cool?
Yeah, love them. I'm playing WoW right now because we're doing one.
What do you think is a good idea for like a Thanksgiving one?
A giant turkey that you gotta kill that drops cosmetic rewards.
That'd be cool.
Like a raid boss.
A giant Borg turkey, boys.
That'd be cool.
Oh shit, I'm about to die. I wasn't paying attention. And that's what happens when you don't pay attention! Thank you. Oh. I took that
Fire in the
acid straight
hole!
to the face.
Obstacle clear.
That makes sense. Using the wrong gun. Yeah, giant turkey would be cool. What else do you think, like for a space mission? If we had to be in our spaceships.
A giant space mech
ship.
turkey.
It's always a turkey.
Fire in the hole.
I like it. What about a giant,
Clear to
like,
proceed.
cooked turkey that you have to fight?
Ooh. Or something along the lines of stuffing a giant turkey.
Okay.
You know what? That sounds like a perfect Q mission.
Hell yeah, actually. We have to do like this, I'm trying to think what they're called. But basically the missions where you take something and then you drop it somewhere else. That'd be kind of cool.
That would be.
And that could also be a patrol.
True enough.
Yeah, they have to flesh out the patrols more in this game. I'm happy that they're adding like recent ones, but there have only been like what 2 or 4 that they've added. I'm thinking about like 10 new ones. And sometimes they don't have to be seasonal locked. Like it would be cool like if
Fire in the
we
hole.
could play a Thanksgiving mission anytime we wanted.
Area
like,
clear.
I don't know. It would just be cool. Or more missions that are just the same length as the red alert.
Scans show that we need to jump down this narrow fissure in the rock. Be careful. I don't know what's waiting for us at the bottom.
Sweet. Good XP.
Well, I compared to my endeavors today. Didn't think I would do too.
Minor can gain salvage, complete Lucari TFOs, and destroy destructible torpedoes. Boring one.
Yep.
Mine was to kill a Captain Ground.
According to our scans, there's a tunnel under us. Give me a moment,
TFOs
I'll clear a path.
And deal phaser damage ground.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Fire
These
in the
TFOs
hole!
count as Iconium for whatever reason.
Watch that first step.
Or at least this one does.
Yeah, this one in particular. Right?
I have to switch my kit modules. I forget I put on the new ones and they're not that good. The only good one
I think I can get us across. See that large stalagmite? Cover me! If I blow it just right, it'll fall across the chasm. We can walk right to the spawn mother.
Or do minus 75 all damage, depending on their rank of an enemy.
Oh yeah.
That's like the only good one, but it's not worth replacing with anything. They're, you know, in my opinion, they need to revamp the whole like kit module system because like there's so many redundancies that no one's using because they've already found something that works for them. So why would you want to ruin it? You know, other than for, I guess for the sake of experimentation. But we need either more tray bars, more like room to equip even more kit modules. I think they should be a little bit more fair on that. I wouldn't mind being able to like equip 15 kit modules, as crazy as that sounds.
Yeah, what they could do is also add kind of like a console set, but for ground, a kit module set.
That way we can get to use a little bit of everything. Because while World of Warcraft has like, you know, you can use a lot of abilities. Like I compare those to kit modules, they don't really work the same way, but you are ingrained with them with your skills, so it's a little bit differently. But with kit modules, you know, you actually have to get them and equip them. But still, it's very limiting. We can only put like what, 5? I feel like
6 if you're an elite captain.
Yeah, 6 right now, but could be more. That way we could use a bit more of everything. I'm kind of bored sometimes using the same stuff, but when I switch it out, I weaken myself. This acid.
You've killed the spawn mother, but we need to fall back so I can set off the charges and bring down the hop.
Does not work well with the glass cannon. Alright, let me switch up.
Hey, Spock, you know that I have a heal, right?
What's up? A heal?
You know I have a heal.
What about it?
You can utilize it on you.
I was trying to heal you, but you were running away from me.
I mean, so do I, but mine's more of an AoE rather than a quick, clicky, you know, thing.
Okay, but... Alright, we'll move on.
Anyway.
Yeah, besides the point.
Let's do Swarm this time. It's a pretty cool effect. Alan! Good evening, brother. Cheers. Cheers, Vigi. Cheers, guys. How's it going, Alan?
The Herc are about to overrun.
Alright. You guys ready to fight some Herc?
I know I am.
Boy, I'm not sure if I'm ready. Oh, we got 2 constitutions in here.
Yeah, disco dongs.
That's good to hear, Alan. I can't feel my feet. What's wrong, Vigi? Oh, wait. Oh, are you walking? Like cold, Vigi? It is just that cold. That sounds like Voyager!
Well done.
If that music's playing, that must mean Calamity's kicking some major booty.
Not yet. There's no enemy spawned.
Imagine that's how the game worked, depending on which ship you're using, and if you're doing the most damage, your theme song is playing louder.
Ooh, that would be so cool.
The heater is on, but since we took half of the wall down with its installation, there's so much space in here now.
Okay, how would that work with the data list?
I would assume that a lot of them would be probably improvised too, and you would just grow accustomed to which one is your ship's theme. But then the main popular ones would be, you know, the obvious, like the Galaxy class would be the TNG theme. I tend to do the bug hunt for the event. It's generally quicker. Yeah, we just went through the bug hunt right now. We're just going through both. But yeah, that's the quickest one. It's good to see you, Dragon. Thanks for stopping by.
The last of the...
Alright, I'm just literally moseying on through all the different stations, but that's because the ship is quick enough.
I'm going to chill over here, Alpha.
That's true though, Vigi. Since you have more room, you're gonna be...
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
Tougher to build up in there. Locutus! It's good to see you, man. Live long and prosper. Thanks for stopping by the stream. If you guys haven't, go sub to Locutus. He's got a crazy action figure collection you guys should all check out on his channel. No problem, Dragon. I appreciate you stopping by though, man. I appreciate all of you guys for being here. It means a lot. This game is still strong in the community, it seems, and you know, I still love it. Calamity and Robert still love it, and we're not gonna stop playing it. I don't know what else can be said.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect
I was
them.
100 points away from my Mountain Dew rewards for my Mountain WoW, and it just sold out. That's a thing? Oh, I feel like I missed out too. Fuck.
Herc Dreadnought on sensors.
Yeah, how do
careful.
digital codes sell out? That doesn't make sense.
Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
At Gamma, alright, on my way. They're everywhere, aren't they?
Sometimes it's just the easiest thing in one location than moving all over a whole map.
It's not really an easy thing for me, it's just preference thing. Because we're doing pretty good. Whoever,
yeah, the main thing that I find out is that when everyone starts rotating among all of them, and it's hard to get stuff done. Because the moment someone leaves the station, then ships spawn there, and then
Beta.
people
Protect
go
the
over there.
refugee ships. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
I sort of
We're
figured
speeding
it as
up the
long
evacuation.
as
All lanes
the
will be
refugee ships
utilized
get
now.
past safely, it's good.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
The way I kind of think it in my head is one person for each lane, and then two others can go in between whoever needs the most help.
I don't mind taking that role since I'm more mobile.
Yeah.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Herc ships
I'm
spotted
chilling
at
that
escape
beta
route
for now.
Gamma. Get over there. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them. Herc's ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there. Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships. Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
Alright.
That's everyone. We did what we could. Hopefully the Herc swarm will focus their next strikes on an uninhabited world.
Sorry guys, just talking to my dad. Alright, good TFO so far. If you guys aren't familiar with this swarm, I mean, it's pretty simple. You just take care of these 3 stations like Robert said, and moving around can cause some disruption, but as long as you take care of the refugees that are trying to pass through, and I think if you get more that escape towards the end, you get more marks, or is that a different TFO?
Yeah, more of that escape, you get more marks. Same thing works with Gateway Breathwar, where you end up defending 2 lanes.
So it's worth it if you guys are able to get more of them to leave and you need those marks. Are you my dad? He drinks so much Mountain Dew he could be their mask. Alright, let's see. So we did the 2 events. Pretty much we're done. What do you guys want to do next? We can what's it called? We can ask some questions if anyone has any questions on, you know, the feast, or if you guys have any like things you want to say about it, or any final thoughts about this current event. And the
I'd say I'd open up for questions, and anyone that has questions about the event, ask them.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, what do you guys think of the new kit module that they just dropped? Macrovirus Array. We haven't tried it yet. No one has it at the moment. I've been told that if I ever get into an accident, the EMTs aren't going to hook me up to plasma. They're going to hook me up to 2 liters of Mountain Dew. Jesus.
I have to say, I'm not sure what the passive is going to do, because it says that it will automatically summon a Macrovirus unit to assist during combat. Now, what that itself is supposed to do, I don't know. But in terms of what Toxic Canister Launcher, I don't feel like it's going to be something very good. The only time that might be useful is if you know where enemies are going to spawn. Then you can launch it there, kind of like in certain missions, you know exactly where the enemy is going to show up. You can put that toxic canister right there, so that way it's automatically going to take damage. But that's
Basically
so
spawn
little
damage.
time that I'm not sure how worth it it's going to be, because it does 115 and it still needs to go through shields. So I don't think it's going to do all that much.
We'll have to wait and see until someone gets it, does some testing with it.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping they'd release something more personally. I wanted a ship. I'm thinking about not people like, I'm not just thinking about myself. I'm thinking about other people who are just getting into the game. You know, chances of them hitting 55 really quickly, sure, low. But the ones who already are and don't have a T6 ship and don't want to spend any money, or don't really have enough money to spend on a ship, or just don't really, you know, see any ships that they want to buy, give some for free. I don't want kit modules, I'm sorry to say. I want a ship. And it doesn't have to be good, but as long as it's T6, this is something. It's a step forward. That's all I have to say on that. We'll do maybe 1 or 2 randoms, and then I'll call it the stream. It'll be a short stream, but we pretty much covered most of everything in the feast today, right, boys?
Yeah.
All right, let's do some randoms.
Thanks.
Pop.
We have infected the conduit advanced.
Woo!
Pop.
Game is rewarding us. Nice. Simultaneous warp.
The situation is grim.
Oh,
All attempts to
yes,
hail
the
the starbase
simulators.
have been.
Do you guys miss the old cubes, or do you like the assimilators?
I mean, there's nothing wrong with having 2 assimilators, but the middle one really should have stayed a cube. Or tactical cube, crying out loud. That would have made it more fun and slightly more challenging.
Yeah, I would agree.
You will be assimilated.
You guys haven't seen, we I think a month ago or 2 months ago, we did
Scanning the
beat
nanite transformer.
Elite Conduit
Got
on
it.
Elite.
Additional
So
data is
check it
available.
out. We streamed it. It's proof that we did it.
And I
have
just
to
walked
flex,
in.
Chris. I just have to flex. It was an awesome achievement.
Scanning the nanite
It was.
I'm going
Done.
up.
Additional data is available. The nanite probes can repair the transformers. Stop them! My analysis of the nanite generators is complete. There is additional information available. A probe is closing in on a transformer. Destroy it!
Your defensive capabilities are unable to withstand us. Lower your shields and await assimilation.
I should probably be running cars, huh?
Too late for that now.
Shit!
Oh, wow. I didn't even get a chance to fire on the gateway.
I was working on it.
We were kicking booties.
Yes,
Black
we
Dragon
were.
said, working on building a new PC, an i9, 128 gigabytes of memory, and an AMD 7900 XTX graphics card with 24 gigabyte memory, 2 terabyte NVMe, 4 terabyte SSD, and 2 8 terabyte spinning HDDs. Holy shimoly, that's a NASA computer.
Sounds like a powerhouse.
I hope you're not just gonna play Minecraft with it. Okay.
That would be an insult to the machine.
Sudomos! What's up, brother? I will definitely come see you guys in Legacy soon. Alan the 8 bits, what's going on? Thanks for stopping by, guys. We just finished up a mission. We're gonna go ahead and queue another. Yeah, checking out the Star Trek vibe of respect. Thank you, guys. Yeah, we're just going through some of the new. Well, we just did go through some of the new stuff, but yeah, earlier. But we just finished up a new mission. Revamped. When was this revamped? Probably like a month ago. See what else we get now. Thanks for stopping by, guys. Working on some Suno stuff, actually, and some some other FL Studio projects in the meantime as well. Just prepping up for version 4. I'm excited. Counterpoint, I accepted. That's a good one to end on.
I got no pop.
Didn't?
Were you in the middle of loading?
I did not get pop.
Well, I know why. When you left the map, you left the task force, unfortunately.
Oh no.
Don't know how that worked.
Heard some wubs earlier you might like. Ooh. Thanks for stopping by, Suno. You have a good one too, bro. You guys also make really dope music, and I hope everyone in the chat go check you guys out.
DS9 to all Alliance ships. A Terran Empire.
And if we leave right now, we're gonna get a 30-minute cooldown, right?
Yep. We're gonna get a leader's penalty.
They have to make like a vote, like where you can say, "Oh, one of our friends accidentally got disconnected, so you don't have that leavers penalty," and then you can only
Alliance
do that a couple of times.
The station is under heavy attack.
Sorry about that, Robert.
No worries.
We could do one more after this. I don't mind.
I don't mind either.
The monitor is a Samsung Odyssey Neo 57-inch running at 4K 240 Hz refresh rate. Holy moly, that's crazy, Dragon. No, I'm gonna play Roblox. Oh no.
That's even worse than Minecraft.
No, that's respect. That's a good computer right there, Dragon. Good shit, bro. That's a beast.
The Terrans are creating. Deep Space Nine is under attack.
Oh, that Voyager music's playing. You must be kicking ass.
Clearly.
Oh shit. Prometheus class with the Andy Dick Hollow Doctor. I mean, the Prometheus man was... It was either that I went with and the Intrepid, and I was using also very early on the Bajoran Interceptor, which is also a really nice looking ship, but this one just won me. It's the best looking ship in the game, personally. But I'm sure Robert and Calamity have their own opinions, which I like listening to. And that goes to anybody in the chat. What your favorite ship is, put it in the chat or in the comments below. Love to know what your favorite Star Trek ship or science fiction ship in general. Doesn't even have to be. It could be something from Halo.
I have so many ships I like from Star.
I have a few favorites across a few different genres. Franchises, I'd say.
Spit.
Something.
Well,
Come to you first.
The BC 304s from Stargate I really do like.
Surrender!
The Intrepid from Star Trek
Terran
Voyager.
Empire!
And I don't know what my third one is, but those are my top two.
Lower your defenses.
Whoa!
And surrender!
What just happened? Okay, phaser damage? Oh, that was neat.
Feedback pulse?
Yes. I got destroyed. I have an injury.
Is it just me or is...
You can.
and the Terran Empire will be merciful.
Okay, well, there's a couple of my favorite ships. I
Those are good
like
choices,
the
by the way.
original. I like the original Constitution class. It's just such an iconic look, and to me, it looks proportionately right in my mind. I also like the refit version of it because basically they swept back the pylons. They did change the warp nacelles and they changed the texturing on the hull. I thought that was very unique. Then I'd say the Sovereign class. I kind of like the low profile of it and the differences of the warp nacelles and the secondary
We've conquered
hull.
everyone else in our reality.
Like, it looks very much different than the original series Enterprises because those are built more for the exploration factor and to be a beacon of diplomacy and hope. Whereas Enterprise E was meant to be more of the warship, and it's supposed to look sleek but yet fearsome.
Right.
So it's supposed to have both bark and bite, but yet look good doing it. That's essentially what the Sovereign is, in my mind.
It's a good summary of it.
Now, here's a reversal question.
Well, wait. What about you, Kabiji? What about you, if you're still there? What are your favorite ships?
For STO?
No,
Or Star Trek?
in general.
Yeah, your favorite ships in all of sci-fi.
Oh. Man, that's...
The one that comes to you. There has to be one that just comes to
Slave
you.
1 immediately came to my mind. Slave 1 from Star Wars immediately came to my mind.
Okay.
Like the first thing that popped in my head.
I would assume it was going to be, since you're a Halo fan, the Halo ship. I forgot what it was called.
Oh. I'm a bigger Star Wars fan than I am Halo.
Feel respect. I like,
You just can't beat that boing!
I like the Jedi fighters from the prequels from Episode 3.
Ooh, when I was really young, I loved the Naboo Starfighter, the yellow one.
Yeah.
I loved the design of that ship when I was a kid. Kind of grew out of it, but I think that's because they stopped using it.
What was your reversal question, Robert?
What are your top 5 most hated ships?
Oh, that's
Top
a good one.
5.
I hate the Discovery Crossfield. I hate the.
Both versions.
That just, when I say that, I mean all of them. And when the second one, I do not like. I'm not gonna just say all new Trek, so I'll move on. That's a tough one. I don't really like the new Star Wars ship from what was it? The Razor, the Mandalorian ship. They say that was a prequel ship, or the Clone Wars era ship. I didn't really like the look of it personally. It looked like crap. Looked like a hunk of shit. I probably just have those two. I'll have to think about it. What about you guys?
Anything from Marvel. all of their generic fucking AI generated spaceships. All of it.
I guess if I'm going to list a category that I don't like, because everything in that category I really don't like that much. And that is the 32nd century category that the USS Discovery enters into.
I wanted to get into
I just
that,
never
but I
could
was gonna be
get
like,
used to it.
It's like, that's hard for me to say. I think you said it better, because specifically I can't name one ship in that century I'd like, so I just hate all of them. Specifically, I don't like the Citadel looking one, where it's like not even really a starship, it just looks like a space station that moves.
Oh yeah, the tall one?
Yeah.
That's not really one of my favorites either.
Ugly.
Yeah, but this is all opinionated, so in case anyone does like them, you do you.
Hey, more power to you.
Yeah, no one hates you for using a ship we don't like. That's just our opinion.
Yeah. And then I'd say there are quite a few ships that I don't like from the 22nd century, in between 22nd century and 23rd century for the Discovery era. I can appreciate the Discovery constitutions in certain aspects, but I don't like the Angle or Eagle,
We're reading an energy.
the Crossfield, and
Our reinforcements will
even
put you in your
the...
place.
I'm trying to think of the name of it. Can't think of a name off the top of my head. The Walker. I thought that one was weird, to say the least. Keep in mind, these are just ships that are not sitting right with me, personally. And yeah, it's just a lot of those ships don't sit right with me. But getting out of the newer Star Trek, I never was a giant fan of the Galaxy class, believe it or not. The Galaxy class is... I just never got used to the triangle section of the neck.
I would actually
because
say
I went right from TOS
it's
to...
not that unpopular of an opinion, because yeah, I feel the same way.
I just never got used to the triangle portion on the neck. Like, it gets wider all of a sudden, and keep in mind, this is right when I went from TOS into a first episode of Next Generation.
Yeah.
And it's like, it never had a great introduction. Like, they just threw the ship in kind of like what they did in TOS.
It was a design change, like Michael Dorn said. In any company, they just wanted to do a stamp of their own image. So that's all it was necessarily. They eventually, through the seasons of the show, they explained it as being like an 80-year gap of difference of technology, which then we grew accustomed to. But that never made me personally like the ship design all that much. I never was a huge fan of the Galaxy class either, because of coming from TOS. And it looks very top-heavy. It looks like a swan. It looks like a swan's neck that's been crushed. I don't really... It looks very strange to me still. So, I mean, it's very... But, that all aside, it has a cool factor to it where it's got that Federation 24th century standard, you know? Because all the other ships follow that style now. And the Prometheus, I would even say, kind of follows that style in some respects.
Yeah. Like, the writing of the stories on board for Next Generation was great. I'll give them that. The writing was amazing for that. However, I just never could get into the styling of the ship.
Dragon says to me it looked like a duck.
Yeah, I can actually see that. Believe it or not. Then I would almost say the dare decks. I never really got used to that big hole in the middle of shit.
I like that. That's actually my favorite part. Because it's their singularity core, which makes them very different from the Federation. I like that personally.
Well, I like the idea of them having a singularity core. It's just that I don't understand why you need to have a giant empty space that's not taking up volume inside of your ship. It's kind of like, well, I guess in one way you could kind of consider it like one of those boats that has the
It's
wing
definitely
under.
a design choice, but
Right.
yeah, I mean, it could be like explained the ways also the anomaly is too huge to withhold in such a small containment, so they have to like have a huge area and part of the ship exposed for no collapse. Because like, wasn't it mentioned? I remember that Romulan ships are very susceptible to like getting collapsed, sucked in. Because when you destroy them in this game, that's what happens.
Yeah.
They implode.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Which I think is like, you would almost think that that's more of a weakness than a strength. I can appreciate them in using a different kind of drive technology.
But when you think about it, singularity are more powerful than warpers.
Yeah, you're right in that fact. But I just never got used to the giant hole in the middle of the ship that's taking up. It's taking away from useful space that can be used throughout the ship.
Yeah, that's a fair opinion.
And I never really got used to the. I'm trying to think what it was. I think it's like a D4 Klingon ship. It was shown in Star Trek Enterprise. I thought those just looked weird. I don't know why. It's just that I never really got used to it. It seemed to have unnecessarily long neck. On the D7, they did improve on that. They made the neck a lot thicker and they increased the amount of the body space that was available. But on the D4, I think it was,
yeah,
it just did not look pretty in my mind.
You guys want to do one last one?
Sure.
Yeah, we can run one last one.
Alright, see what we get.
We have Hive Onslaught.
Alright,
Accepted.
But yeah, Robert,
So,
Dragon has said the same thing about like the Romulan ships use a micro singularity for the warp cores of their ship.
yeah. Now, I'm curious, what are your top 5 least liked ships, Calamity?
I don't really have too many. I mean, other than the 32nd Century Courage.
Good job, boys. First wave gone.
You will become one with the Borg.
First unit matrix down. Second
Your
one down.
efforts are futile. Destroy this vessel, and I will claim another.
Well, I mean, if anything else, I did something good. Well,
Eternal!
Maybe so.
This is not the end.
Good job, boys. That was really good. That went by quick.
Yeah, that went really well.
That form was fled. Weak. Fallible.
Nice. Alright, well, that's gonna be all for tonight's stream. If you guys didn't see earlier, we went over the 2 Feast current TFOs, which have been in the game for a while. We went over the new Macrovirus kit module and our thoughts on it. Didn't get to use it. Not really looking forward to buying it out. But once we unlock it, we'll do another stream on that soon, which shouldn't be too long from now. So look forward to videos, music in the meantime, more content from It's Me Vigi. If you're gonna be streaming soon, brother, or whatever you got planning on your Twitch.
Yes, I will be.
Make sure the whole herd that's over here, you guys go all the way over there onto Twitch and go support the bro. We're gonna be watching. But if there's anything else you guys want to say, feel free to speak. Forever hold your peace.
I've got nothing.
I think I'll hold peace.
Alright, then, as always, live long and prosper, and we'll see you all on the next stream. Alright, boys, engage.